Hi everyone, and welcome to Alma Story House, the place where books bring us together when we have to be apart. And this week we've been talking about water play and creating a fun and safe place in our homes for our children to explore, enjoy, and appreciate water. Only a little bit will do, but it will have great benefits. Now, the activity we're going to do today is called letter soup. And for that we need tops, lots and lots of tops. Tops of all sizes or all colors. Now, you know your child best. And if you think that a water bottle top is just too little because they're still at that mouthing stage of development, then go for the milk bottle tops, or anything else that's a little bit bigger than this one. You know your child best. Please keep it safe. Now, what are we going to do with these bottle tops? Well, I am going to write letters on them. If you are practicing shapes, you can do shapes. If you are practicing numbers, you can do numbers. But this is called alphabet soup. So we're going to write the alphabet on these letters. Also, let's take a look at these two letters, and you'll see something about them that's a little odd. And that's that I've put a line underneath it, or I've drawn a line underneath it. That's because children at this stage, the H, the capital H, and the capital I, they look the same. Especially if they're in a circle, you don't really know how to hold it. So what I've done is that I've put a line underneath it so that the child knows which is the writing line. So if you were to see this letter, you would have to hold it like this, because this is where the straight line is. So if you were to see this one, which looks the same, you would hold it with the line underneath it this way. And therefore, it is a capital I. You can do that as well with the P and the D. Depending on how you hold it, it's a different letter, right? So always write a line underneath it so that they know that you would hold it this way. So write your letters on them and then dump them in a little bit of water. You see, just a little. You also need a slotted spoon of any size, as long as you can stir the soup, and as long as you can scoop up some letters. Now, I also added little fish in there, little sponges in there, because why not? We're stirring, it's fun. Now, what are you going to do with all these letters that are floating in our letter soup? Well, you're going to scoop them up and match them to a board. Now, depending on the age of the child that you're playing this game with, you might just want to do their name. For a non-reader, a child of 3 years old or 4 years old that isn't reading or writing yet, but they have to become familiar with their name and what these symbols look like together for their name, just write their name. Maybe you're doing uppercase, lowercase. Just do that. Do a board like this. If they're a little bit older and they want to start doing sight words like cat, please, go, no, this, thank, think, those words, sight words, you can look them up in a list and then just write a handful of them. The whole point is to have enough letters in there that are going to match the boards that you've created. So I have mine in sheet protectors. Why? Because you're working with water and you don't want them to become a sloppy, messy, watery mess. Another trick is to laminate them using clear tape. Laminating machines are expensive, and even if you buy an inexpensive machine, the laminate sheets are expensive. So this is a really easy way for you to protect your papers a little bit and make them a little bit more durable, okay? So there you are. That's all you need. You need whatever the child is practicing, and you need your letters in the soup, and you stir, and you stir, and you stir, and you pull one out. And what letter is it? Remember, they're not working on this alone, or if they are, that's fine too. So here it is, the T. And I have my T there. So I put it on the top. It's a T. And I learned to spell that way, or I become familiar with letters and how letters are formed. Remember that this is about having an activity. For the older child, of course, you can bring a little bit of the that academia language, or we're studying our words, or let's do our sight word study this way. But for the young reader, the young student that isn't really reading yet or isn't really writing yet, you don't want to get into a very long-winded conversation about letters and writing and, oh, it's your name. we're just playing and we're just getting ourselves familiar with what our name looks like, why it is that this says Evelyn. You know, you can say, you know, this is the capital. Very natural conversations about letters, the way that they are formed, what they say, very casual. This is not a lesson, it is a fun water activity. So enjoy making your letter soup. Fun and easy. So enjoy, boys and girls and parents, and have a fun day. Bye.